Hi everyone, it's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified.
I'm going to make art. I'm going to make wall art. Actually, it's going to hang this way. And I'm going to do something fun that we have never done before. It's something that I kind of got an idea about on vacation last year. Wasn't sure if I could make it work. And then I saw someone do something similar on fabric. And I went, if it's going to work on fabric, it's going to work on this. But first things first, we need to paint this. This is a piece that is just an MDF. I got this at a thrift store like a long time ago. It has been on that shelf over there for probably 4 years. So again, it's another doom pile project. I buy, anytime I see a plaque, I thought initially it would have like bath or something on it. Well, now it's going to be something completely different. Like my little sticky brain went, nope, I know what I'm doing. And now it's going to go this way and it's going to be artwork. And it's going to be unusual artwork. It may never sell. That's how unusual it may be, but it's going to be what it is. So I liked the detail on it when I picked it up, but I buy these whenever I see them. But this has been here too long. Like it's so pretty. I don't want to do anything with it. That's a problem. Like I get, oh, it's got to be something special. It's got to be something this. It's got to be something that. So then it sits in the doom pile, and this is coming off the doom pile today, and it is getting done. Whether it is super special or it'll be super special. It will be super special. First things first, though, I need to get this primed and base coated. It is MDF. Like I said, it's not multi-density fiber board, MDF. It's not a solid piece of wood. It is pressed plywood. It's like a composite, multi-density fiber, MDF. Actually, MDF makes great signboards. My husband uses it all the time in the signs that he makes. He's a professional sign guy. He's a professional. I'm not a professional. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So I'm going to get this primed up. And then I want to do a fun, I'm thinking a gradient, or maybe like to do like a lighter center and then have it fan out or fade out. I'm really not good at blending. We're just going to pray to the gods of DIY that this turns out, because that's what I want to happen. Is I want to have, I'm thinking purple. I'm seeing purple in my head. And then like dark purple around the outside, and then fade it down into either a really light pink or a white into the center. Stacy. Let's just make it hard on yourself at the same time. I may come in and accent the scroll work with maybe some gold leaf or some gold leaf paint just in there, just to make it pop just a little bit. But that's going to be more like as I see what develops. Yeah, I'm going to get you guys switched around so you can see what I'm working on. And this is our project for today. And wait till you see what surprise I have for the artwork. Okay, this is going to seem weird because I have a clear primer. This is Junk Gypsy's clear primer. I haven't used it in a while. And the funny thing is, every time I use it, somebody tells me I'm using clear coat. I used to sell this stuff. I know what it is. It's primer. So I have some left over, and we're going to use it on this project. But I wanted to warn you guys before I switch you around, because it's clear. It's a clear primer, and it works. So don't freak out. I'm going to switch you around. I'm going to use a chip brush because I frankly don't want to clean this out of my good brushes. And I'm going to just prime the whole surface, and then we're going to get to work. And then I decided on using unicorn spit. So remember when Unicorn Spit was like, hey, everybody gotta have it. Well, I bought it and then I used it on like a handful of projects and then stopped using it. So here we are. And I thought, let's use it up. So I've got dark purple, the purple haze, the blue thunder, blue angel, and teal. And I'm going to fade it from purple to the blue and then into the really light blue in the center. In my mind, it seems to work. And we'll find out. If I hate it, we paint over it. It's just paint, guys. Let's not stress out about it. All right, let me get you switched around. You could, of course, use a regular old, primer that you want. Any old primer that you want. I'm just using what I have. All right, let's let that dry before working our magic on the rest of it. All right, I have an assortment of brushes here. It's dry. It's not dry in there, but you know what? I don't care. We're gonna get going. Okay, so since Unicorn Spit is a gel stain, I didn't want it to soak into the MDF. That's why I primed it. I could have used a dark primer. I could have used a light primer or white primer. It didn't matter. It didn't have to be clear. But I'm not going to wet this down. I'm not going to dilute the stain just because I want the vibrant color. Not the dark purple around the outside, so I'm going to just load it up. Did y'all get nervous? Me too. I have never done a blended Unicorn Spit, so I have done their thing with the paper where they just put it on there and put water on it, put plastic over the top, and it kind of does its own thing. But today I'm using a brush. All right, we got our purple down. It's all covered, right? Yeah, looks like it's all covered. All right, here we go. Blue. We got the dark blue, which is called Blue Thunder. Oops. For those of you going, does she even know what she's doing? I do not. I'm kind of just making it up as I go along. I've never, ooh, pretty. Oh, I really like the blue. I forgot how much I like that blue. Pretty. Like I said before, I'm not great at blending, so kind of making this up as I go along. I think I might have used too much of that blue. I'm trying to leave a large space in the center for the light blue, but it looks like if I just do this, seems to be blending together pretty well. All right, light blue in the center. Whoops, don't panic. So you can see the purple here, and then the blue, the darker blue, and from the center I want a light blue. Okay, that was dry. Seems to have a little clog in it. Must not have closed correctly. Should we use it? It's still pliable. It's a little thick, but we're going to use it. Okay, this is dry and I clear coated it. I took it outside and I gave it a spray clear so that it's, because what happens, I remember why I don't like the unicorn spit, is when it dries, it goes like super matte and the brightness and vibrance of this color goes away. So I had to put a clear coat over the top to get that back. But now we're going to have some fun with this. So when I was on my road trip this summer with the family, we stopped at a truck stop and I picked up this. This is a temporary tattoo. It's one of the coolest temporary tattoos I've ever seen, and it is a good size. It's like a 5 by whatever. Like that's like a 5 by 7 temporary tattoo. And there's 2 of them in here, and I thought it was really cool. And it was either at a Love's or a Buc-ee's, and I can't remember which one. But if you go on Amazon, they have really large temporary tattoos as well. You can go through my Amazon store, and then I get a little bit of money. It doesn't cost you any extra. But this one I couldn't find. I even looked up the manufacturing company. So it says Lion Imports in ABCA, lionimports.ca, and I couldn't find them. It's called Cool Tats Temporary Tattoo Company, and I bought a bunch of them. They had a bunch of different designs, and what I thought was that I would make a tray or something fun or make a Halloween thing with it, and I never got around to it, and that was over a year ago. That was almost a year ago. She is going on here. This is going to be her little portrait. I recently saw someone take a temporary tattoo and do it on fabric. And then they used fabric Mod Podge over it and it worked. And she ran it through the washer and everything. So I'm thinking I can put this on wood and it's not going to be a problem. Let's open it up. There's 2 in there. So I'm going to save the other one for another time. But here are the other tattoos I got. So I got this feather that comes up into some gulls or some birds, doves. And then I got this one as well, which this is a super cute one. I don't know what we're going to do with that one, but that would be really fun too. I just like the tattoo look. But my girl, is going to go here. And then we're going to probably embellish her. But before I do, I want to cut out around her because I don't want all this excess on here and I don't want their logo or this weird stuff. So let me find my scissors. All right, so let's get her cut out. All right. So we peel this off. And we put it face down on the board. Okay, now I need a damp cloth or a sponge, and I didn't bring one. Hang on, I'll be right back. I got a clean, damp sponge. My husband is the king of sponges, so we got plenty of those. There's all her little curls down there. How long do we wait? Hang on. I gotta get the directions. How long do we wait? Rub the back of the tattoo firmly with a damp cloth or sponge for 10 to 20 seconds. You're supposed to be rubbing it. All right. There she is. Okay. We're going to let that dry here. It is day 2 and she is good and dry. I do have, I noticed, some bubbles. So I have a straight pin and I'm just going to poke a hole in the bubble and push the air out. This is something you do with vinyl or any other kind of decal where there's like little air bubbles. Just poke a hole in the air bubble. All right, now I have broken out the art brushes. As you can see here, I've got a selection of little tiny brushes because we're going to paint the details on her. So I'd like to get some red, and my husband didn't bring it in for me, but I've got my white pearl ready to go here. And I don't want to lose the design on this, so I'm just going to highlight. Oh, what do I get down in there? Why does this not show up? Oh my gosh. Nothing is showing up. All right, I didn't find my gold leaf, but I found this Pantone color. It is Radiant Orchid. This was the color of the year, like, I don't know, 4 years ago. And again, buried in the doom pile. I think I used it once and it never got used again, but it would be perfect for these little flowers, I think. Okay, she's done. I did get the gold on it, and then I went ahead and I used a smoked glaze, which is the gray glaze, not the brown glaze, over the entire piece. I know it's got a glare on it, but you guys can't see. Well, there you go. She turned out so pretty. Like, this is obviously not for everyone. But now we know, like, the temporary tattoos can be used like a water slide decal. And they make some really cool temporary tattoos. Like, you saw the fish. And, let's see, where's the fish? Like, I might want to do this one on a tray. Like, that would be a really cool tray. And then put, like, some epoxy, some resin over the top. I think that would be really super cool. But this is going to be cool for Halloween or to hang up in the booth right now. And somebody with a bit more macabre sense of style might like it. I don't know. We'll probably save it for Halloween now. I mean, she kind of fits the Halloween theme very well, but she's really cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with this now. I don't know what, like, I feel like, okay, I want to get a mermaid one. I want to get... I want to do some stuff, but it's very cool. I'm in heaven. I'm having a good time with this one. I'm happy. Another doom project down. A doom pile project. The wood was a doom pile project, and so was the tattoo. So it's nice to get that used up and to use some old products that we haven't used in a while and get those out of the supply closet. So thanks for watching, you guys. Happy junkin'. Bye.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.